I'm a friend of Sarah Connor. I'll be back.
Alright, you tough guys, how's it going? And welcome to the Action Channel. So in this quick video, I think we should take a look at the early days of Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was still struggling to make a name for himself in Hollywood. It leads me to this question. Did you guys know that Arnold Schwarzenegger was actually up for the role of Superman in 1978, which obviously went to Christopher Reeve? And yes, Reeve did an amazing job, and in my mind, he's definitely the best Superman that we have ever seen on the big screen. So why did they call in Arnold for this part, or at least to audition? Well, just take a look at the man. Did he look like Superman? Yeah, he definitely did. Alright, cool. So what was the problem then? Well, the problem was when they put him in a suit to look like Clark Kent, which obviously was a regular kind of guy that should just sort of blend in with the rest of us. Well, as Clark Kent, he still looked like Superman, and that was a big problem. I mean, have you guys ever seen a young Arnold Schwarzenegger in a suit, huge as hell? I'm not so sure he would be hired for an Armani ad. Now, at the time, Arnold had not accomplished that much.
Yeah, you look like some big ape or something. Stop that!
Yes, he had been in the movie Stay Hungry and, of course, the ultimate classic, Hercules in New York. Okay, I was just kidding. Not exactly his finest work, but, you know, you gotta start somewhere. Another problem was Arnold's very thick Austrian accent. I mean, really? You could have fooled me? I thought he was from Kansas or something.
Mary Kate and Anita over at the club.
What?
Of course, when you're thinking about it, I mean, Superman was not exactly from Mother Earth, so it would in some ways have been okay for him to have a different accent, wouldn't you say? But of course, for the American market, the audiences should also be able to understand what the man was actually saying. And back in those days, Arnold's English was, well, you know, his vocabulary was a little limited. Most of the time, he would just run around and say things like,
Fuck you.
However, there's definitely some interesting parallels between Superman and the Terminator. Both of them had, well, superpowers. And yes, I would love to see the two of them square off. That would be one hell of a fight. But anyway, does it make sense that Arnold as a Terminator from the future are being sent back and somehow he's running around speaking English with an Austrian accent? I mean, a robot from the future? In Los Angeles? I don't know about that. However, in some weird way, it actually worked, didn't it? I mean, the Terminator was big, kind of clumsy, looked sort of robotic, and spoke with this, yes, Austrian accent, but he also sounded very robotic.
Uzi 9mm.
So you kind of believe that, hey, if we did have a human Terminator, that maybe this T-800 version actually could fit in modern day America. Maybe he would actually look something like that. What's interesting is that James Cameron, when he wrote the script, he actually wanted a more normal-looking actor to actually portray the Terminator. And he had someone like Lance Henriksen in mind, that of course ended up playing one of the police officers in the film. When Arnold actually auditioned for the Terminator, he was up for the role of Kyle Reese that played the hero. But both Arnold and the director did not really like that idea, and they both said, no, he should be the Terminator. Now, apparently O.J. Simpson was also up for the part of the Terminator, but I think a lot of people thought, no, he's such an American hero, a football player, and there's no way in hell that he could ever hurt anyone. Him killing a young, beautiful woman? No. Well, you know what happened 10 years later. Let's just say, life imitates art. Anyway, back to Arnold and Superman. Perhaps there was another reason that Arnold did not get the job. I cannot verify if this meeting that he had with a producer was for the movie Superman. However, in the late 70s, around this time, and again, before Arnold was a big name, he walked into a producer's office and said, "Why does such a small man like you have such a big desk?" Well, let's just say Arnold did not exactly get the job. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to share this with you since I thought it was pretty damn funny. And let me know in the comment section, could you guys picture Arnold as Superman in this classic movie? Or, perhaps better yet, could you have seen him being a bad guy in one of the Superman movies and see the two of them go up against each other? Now, personally, I think that would have been a lot of fun. And also, let me know two things. Would you like me to do a video where Superman is fighting the Terminator? And secondly, who do you think would actually win? Alright guys, thanks for checking in and watching the video all the way to the end. If you want to see more action-related videos about martial arts, fitness, or just action movies altogether, please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.